It's the Caitlin Lee MTGO Show.
All right, here we go. And it begins. Could be a chance we end up as another balance stack. Kind of like Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, see if we can get some other mocks in. Plays pretty well with that fast mana. If you can be on the play and go like Mox, Wheel, you're getting such a burst of card advantage on the opponent. Why are people asking if Urza is a Mox? Is there some lore thing I don't know about? I'm gonna take Welder here. Welder plays well with Wheel, Discard outlet for your chonkers. I can maybe wheel the synthesizer. I'll turn it into a draw 7 deck, We can get Hull Breacher, which could gift me a bunch of treasure, which are similar to Moxen. Not exactly the same thing, but similar. Oh, Goldspan Dragon does it too. Yeah. Just keep it going. Grab the jar. Upheaval jar is mighty tempting. I do like that gut card. Just making sure there's no Moxen buried in any of these card names. I'm going to Spellbomb here. If we end up with Mox Opal, I'm going to want cheap artifacts. And they play well with the Welder. If the Spellbomb wasn't in the pack, I'd be taking the Song. How does Upheaval Jar work? They discard all their permanents, whatever they have in play. If you crack the jar and find the Upheaval, or if you put the Upheaval on the stack and sack jar in response, either one will lead to that result. And then you get a chance to replay some of yours. Direct. My favorite Stips Kadunk. I guess, I almost wonder if like Grazer's interesting. Some weird acceleration. The card I was hoping for didn't come back. The weird artifact that plays a card off the top. So I kind of only good with Welder. Someone took it. All right. Oh, I got my packs mixed up. This was the synthesizer pack. Silly meme. I was wondering. I was like, who the devil else would want that card? All right, 1 pack, 1 Mox. Can we do better? Can we get 2 this next pack? A little bit of both Knight's Arm. No Moxen. It'd be funny if we had to take a Mox over Time Walk. We've been setting up for a deck where Moxen are better than Time Walk anyway, right? Braze is hot with Opal. Right now we like don't really have an Opal deck. And Opal's one of the Moxen that you get kind of late. Let me see if you want to take Braze here. Chromo Sea Chart can also work. But it also takes more work, right? Could just take a Vista. I don't think we're gonna have the blue count for Force Negation. Whitestone's not crazy. Brainstorm's not crazy. I'm gonna take the Vista. A little bit of Fixin'. Yeah, sure. I pick your D's with Welder, but I think a dual land's good. Why not, Why not? The 2 mana Mox. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, natives, 659 months. Red Overloaf, yeah. Similar to Time Walks, but chat loves making the same Time Walk equals Explore joke over and over. I almost wonder if we could get to Thassa's Oracle, just naturally. Don't love Unctus here. Yeah, I'm thinking about trying to splash the Athari. Thinking about just playing Fire Ice. Find filler card. Oh shit, what up? Hey, retired landlord. Thanks for 27 months there. I think I'm just Emerying, but it's not amazing here yet. I guess, like, Tez and Coveted Jewel are options. Well, Jewel is kind of like Mox adjacent, right? Because Mox are jewels. I buy it. Sail into the West might help me, Thassa's Oracle. We have the Ketria Triumph for it, too. Keegan Crab with Thassa's Oracle. I don't know. Worry about milling it. They clock every draft? What do you mean by clock, Schwatz? You mean timeout? If someone's timing out every round, they are goof picking. They are not there. It means they are AFK. Yeah, using the full timer for every pick is someone that's AFK. That's also why you're getting past a Black Lotus, because the person is literally not there drafting the card. They're taking a shit or something. They like forgot they fired up a draft. 3 packs, only 1 Mox. A failure of a Mox stip. I think Talisman's more important than Minsk in this deck, as good as Minsk is. I'll draft this Fast Bond, Tom. It'll help make up for my lack of Moxin with these draw 7s. Also very good with the upheaval we picked up. That fast mana. Trillian does nothing for me. Bergie, I guess. The John Butler trio were originally a song request from a viewer. I have not played or seen that Astral Dragon used. I saw one person play it and then concede when they screwed it up. Faithless Looting is kind of good with Welder. I do like those free cards, though. These pitch cards. And this one can just, like, answer a board, you know? Pitchcast Pyrokinesis, play your draw 7. Engineer's interesting. Not good, but interesting. Wormcoil's fine. I'm gonna grab Raging Ravine. Just get another dual land in here. Kind of need some fixin', Trinket Mage. Snag the 1 Chrome Mox we got. The 1 Mox. Another dual Laruski. Tapulinov. The Plains Dragon seems great. Plains Dragon's been good for me. Oh, yeah, I was talking about Astral Dragon. So my issue with stuff like Astral Dragon is like an undeniably sweet card, right? Like, clearly very, very cool. But it's also, like, really complicated. And being, like, complicated and cute isn't really what Vintage Cube is about. It's actually, like, detrimental to a lot of people that really enjoy Vintage Cube. Like, people come back who have not been following every single Masters set and every EDH thing, and they want to be able to, you know, play the game without having to read a ton of shit. I've enjoyed Gut, but Gut also, like, murders people. Like, you play a Gut and they die. And it's, like, very castable at 3 mana. Bombardiers is seeing legacy play. I think like that sort of card would be fine too. But I don't think Astral Dragon hits the same mark. Nice, the Talisman Wield. It's the on-color one too. Really helps our mana. The 2-mana Mox. It does go infinite with Parallax Wave. Have you ever seen anyone do anything remotely close to that with Astral Dragon? A cool thing about Parallax Wave decks is usually they don't need 8 mana to work. They're like pretty well contained. Just like good decks. Full of good cards. The Lean-In Relic Warder combo was cute because it was Lean-In Relic Warder and Oblivion Ring were not like embarrassing cards to have in your White Weenie deck already. So now you're drafting a Parallax Wave deck that like wants to somehow get an 8-drop into play. The cuteness factor of it is just not making up for the fact that it's almost never going to happen fucking ever, right? The Shoba Brawler. I mean, there's a bunch of Tri-lands in the cube. I haven't seen Brawler as much, but like I've seen Kabu fuck people up. Totally reasonable ads in my opinion. Cut Bomat? Maybe. Bomat is good with Welder. I'm gonna think for a sec, huh? I've got like 4 cuts to make. I think Subtlety is coming out. And then I'm keeping Pyrokinesis. You love the Zoo deck? Nice. Yeah, it clocks people really fast. Kind of like the Shark Typhoon as a backup win con. Right now our win cons are Thassa's Oracle, Weldering in Cityscape Leveler, or like Upheaval stuff. And Shark Typhoon's a pretty good Upheaval stuff card. We do need 2 cuts though. Maybe Bergie here. Maybe Rite of Flame. Maybe Courier. Rite of Flame is not bad into like a Twister or whatever. And it's like a Lotus Petal. I'd much prefer a Lotus Petal. It is another red card to pitch to Pyrokinesis too. And then Bomat Courier is a way to stash cards before you play your draw 7. It's kind of nice. Really cheap, just chills in play. Do we have a way to combo for the Oracle? We do. It's called drawing a fucking shitload of cards. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, Sail into the West, and Memory Jar. None of those are draw 7s that reshuffle your library. And the Welder can rebuy Memory Jar. So this deck's going to naturally get very low for Thassa's Oracle. Doesn't come up that often, but this is a deck where you're going to see it. The awkward thing about Thassa's Oracle here is if it's in like an earlier hand, right? Like if you have it in your opener, then the Wheel of Fortune line's not going to work very well. Because it'll end up in your graveyard. Deck's missing some Moxen. It is, yeah. Yeah, a couple of Moxen. This deck would have been insane. So close. Doesn't really matter which ones either. Opal and Diamond both would have been hot. They'll just play so well with draw 7s. I need to pop these talismans out so I remember what they do. So for green, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 green sources for 2 cards. It's pretty good. Pretty fucking good. And right here is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9's okay. 9's alright with this. Then blue is 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think we need 12 blue. I think 10 sounds pretty good. Or maybe that's too much. Maybe I should be on 11 blue. I think 10's pretty good. Like, it's not like we need double for Upheaval or Oracle super early or anything. So we're at 10, 10, 8. It's really good. That's kind of what just like playing a bunch of talismans does for your mana. Adding one talisman, if it's like fully on colors, is kind of like adding 2 dual lands to your mana base. You need to be able to use the ramp, of course, but we have so much draw in here. It'll get used. Molesville. Keepsville. Yeah, right, Funk type. Absolutely Torvank. Is the bad guy Ska? Of course it is. What else would it be? Cardwork Librarian. I would not want to program that card for Magic Online. I have mixed feelings about all those cards. Or ones that like add a random pack in, or they're like kind of fun, but I don't know if they're worth like having to balance around them and stuff. Sam drawing a card. Fucking 2/1 Wall of Omens. Pretty good. Also a Ring Bear. How many mocks did we get? We got a single mox. And it was our pack 1, pick 1. And there it is. Well, that was a bummer. Bythes's Oracle. I was getting like a single land here. Yeah, this was not a good turn. Not a good turn for Caleb. Oh, I can still play it till the end of my next turn. So I have a turn to rip a blue source to get it down. We have 9 more blue sources in here. Upheaval. I throw an Upheaval under a Chrome Mox. I don't give a fuck. Do any of y'all know where this animation is from? It had like a big phoenix bird spitting lava and stuff. It looks like a high budget animation thing. Like more than someone would have for a music video. Fantasia 2000. Oh, the new one. I never finished that one. That must be why. I've seen the first one, Infinite. And I do own the second one. I think I like sailing on my next turn. Like in response to a Chrome Mox. Maybe I'm supposed to run out Jar first. God damn it. My plans. I could Chrome Mox imprint Sail and play Jar. No, I couldn't do that. I guess I'm just playing Sail on the end of turn. Yeah, the absolute worst part of the original Fantasia was the dude acting like really arrogant about music videos. About his glorified music videos. We are creating art here. And you all should be very impressed. And then I fired up Fantasia 2000, and they brought the guy back. They brought some weird little guy to condescend to me. I turned it off. I was like, I'll come back to this. I'll watch this some other time. Hey Torvac, thanks for the $20 donation. Torfag says, Stip, draft every consulate turret you see. Can be combined with other Stips. Luris answered successfully. Oh, I don't have mana for the pyrokinesis. That's a bummer. Hopefully that doesn't destroy me here. Fastbound Upheaval's kind of real, if I can have enough life for it, right? Demo did have some dark scenes in it. There was actually a split in animation back then. Like, people that wanted fantasy, or animation to be, like, friendly and accessible, and people that wanted animation to be, like, fucking, you know, twisted and weird and hallucinogen inspired, like a bad acid trip. If you go back to older animation, you definitely see like the mix, right? And the full-on mix. And those old black and white cartoons, where a lot of them just like have bad acid trip vibes. Exactly, Opalof. Yeah. I think I like sacking the blood token to Brea's Apprentice. Oh, God damn it. This pyrokinesis would have been so good if I'd left myself a mana. I didn't leave myself a mana for Fastpawn because Fastpawn's actually 2 mana, you know? So not playing the Talisman wouldn't have done anything. But it would have let me pyrokinesis. What nasty thing are they going to do? With the Thalia off the board, Weird attack. Weird looking attack. I'm guessing there's a rhyme to the reason, Like, now without Thalia on board, they get to Mind Twist me or some shit. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a weird attack. But like the Thraben didn't serve. I don't know. Maybe they thought I couldn't block Sam. Oh, they're bidding their hand for the Hollow Blade here. Sure. We get a Twister. I kind of just want to smack him with Leveling, put him to 8 when they have Mana Crypt down. They have no hand right now. Can I just kill them with this Raging Ravine? Do I just lose the Twister? It does prevent me from winning with Oracle or rebuying Time Walk. Like, this is my one chance to do it. But they're at 16, and they have a Mana Crypt in play. And we can 8 them to 8. And then Ravine serves. Ravine and Twister. Yeah, but you Twister, then you're like giving them a bunch of blockers. It's like not really the same plan. It doesn't matter that you technically can Ravine. If you're Twistering, you're gonna have better things to do than Ravine, and you're giving them a whole handful of like they flooded the board, and you no longer kill them with the Ravine, right? You like hitting with Ravine now and Leveler next turn. Yeah, maybe they'll play something really juicy for the Leveler to hit next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna abandon the Twister. Sorry, Twist lovers. I know people were excited when I hit it. Draw with blood? Why would I draw with... This is like my best card that I could have right now, if this is my plan. why would I loot it away? It's not a clue. You don't just draw them. I had a forest in hand before. Well, I'm pretty fucking beyond the draw with blood then decide, aren't I? If the forest is no longer in my hand, noob MTG. Are you giving me advice into the past? I don't really want advice in general, MTG. It's one of the reasons I'm getting a little sassy with you. I don't like backseaters. I also like this forest, right? I'm talking about bringing back a goddamn 8-drop. This Cityscape Leveler. Why would I loot away my 8th mana? Putting a question mark on it doesn't make it a question. It's like technically a question, but not in the spirit of a question. It's a way that people get around, like backseating. Like, play this card is a command, right? Play this card, question mark. Now all of a sudden it's a question. Now all of a sudden they think they're not backseating. But they're still feeding me lines, right? It's still not what I want. After I make a play, then being like, yo, I like this there. Then you're discussing the line. It's a little bit different. Pyrokinesis was pretty good. Yeah, an actual question reads very different than a command. For sure. Because it's not literally just stating a line. Let's go, Mana Crypt. Nice. Happy to see a plan pay off. Is there a reason I didn't blood at the end of turn there? Yeah. So the opponent's on 10 cards to our 8 or something like that. So I think cracking blood could be actively bad. Leading a little close to decking. Especially if all you're doing is activating Ravine. And you can use the extra mana with Ravine, right? Like, if you need to crack the blood to draw a card, the difference between 8 and 9 mana is less likely to matter. Versus, like, activate Ravine and play something, or, like, activate Ravine multiple times. And we're in a spot where decking could matter. Wish we could splash that Fire Covenant, Tom. This hand's so weak to Thallium. And Revoker. Oh yeah, I didn't think their balance was bad. The attack might have been. Yeah. Turn 1, put Lurrus to hand. We'll have a turn 1 Raging Ravine. How about that? Yeah, they might have missed it, Float Hat. A lot of things can't sack themselves, you know? A lot of newer cards just don't have that ability. Pretty easy to miss. Pretty whatever, Tortmans. I think the more multicolored stuff you have in your cube, the better the other ones get. The signets. And talismans are better with like this shit, like what my opponent's doing. I'm just dumping a hand. So if I had a cube that had like ultimatums in it, or a bunch of 3-colored cards like Leobold or whatever, then I would lean signets. Yeah, exactly. Tap dancer. If we can untap with Breya's Apprentice, we can play out the Jewel, use it for mana, and then sack it to the Apprentice. Could be sweet. It'd be really cool to draw into Time Walk off the Jewel, too. Make them activate Kytheon if they want to keep it, What the fuck? What was that? Sure. Kind of a bummer. Dreddy can rebuy it, though. That could be hot. No. I have the wrong color mana for that. Alright. The end of my next turn, I guess I could play it. We'll see. No, float hand. If the Breya's Apprentice flips over a card that I can cast instead of Oracle, I'd rather do that. Like a Time Walk, right? I talked about how it'd be nice to have a Time Walk that turn. We did win game 1, yeah. Combination of Mana Crypt and a few sneaky beats. I was going to play the Triumph here, but I think I'd rather not take a damage from my Talisman. Just play some things. LED, interesting. I guess that's kind of good with this Lyris, So losing land's kind of a bummer, but the rest of this is fine. Yeah, I'm fine with all this. On my turn, I was going to loot away the Leveler anyway. I think we're gonna have a pretty good turn here. Oh yeah, Novelist Man. Amazing. Do we have booties to draw into? What do you mean by booties? Like, so then you give haste? Leveler has haste when it comes back from Unearth. No, I targeted the wrong thing. Oh, fucking. I'll do something else then. Yeah, my brain short-circuited there. Just no. Just like, nah, I don't. I down ticked already, no. I think that's literally the only time I've ever done that. Fantastic. Yeah, another welder activation here would have been good, but I think we're still in a good spot. Given the opponent's life total, right? But yeah, I could be like getting back Jar here or something. Yeah, the leveler just like kills Lyris, and then we sacrifice the jewel to give it +2/+0. Let's show it up. Hey, the nerd sir. Thanks for 59 months. Holy bejeebus. Foxy's rating with a party of 829 viewers. 829 viewers? And now they're mine? They're all mine? No, you can leave whenever you like. But I hope you stick around. We're having a good time vintage cubing here. For any of my viewers that have not checked out Voxy before, she's great. She's hilarious. Great player, and she loves to swear. So, if that offends you, you have been content warned. Freedom, what does that feel like? Yeah, right? What does that feel like? Hey, Pilot Evan, thanks for the sub. Thanks 87 months. Appreciate you. Correct. I would never say a cuss word. I would never. I would never. I just don't have it in me. Like slightly more likely to take a damage if you attack first, but it really doesn't matter. We could have time walked. And then F6'd. Yeah, the toilet words. Penitent Tangent has resubbed for 24 months in a row. And it said, come shit ass. So no, I have to say it. I have to say every word that's in the prompter. That's my job. So because I've got Welder and Duretti here, I'm just going to crack this Courier. Let's see if I get something zesty. I did not get anything zesty. But now I have the power to exchange talismans. That's something. At instant speed. Courser plus Exploration. Ooh, bounce lanes too. How's Foxy's stream, by the way? We just got a huge raid. I want to know what dope shit was going down. Is he putting it on the sneak plan? They could. Could be. Flash is also really good with the tracks, though, right? And natural order. Crucible. Well, that's terrifying. Oh, we're jarring. So I'm going to hold priority and put the Chrome Mox on the stack and then respond with jar. And then I can imprint on the Chrome Mox if I choose. As the Chrome Mox gets to resolve here. Ooh, a fast bond. I think I will imprint. I think I'll imprint this Shark Typhoon. Just thinking here about whether I want to route the spell bomb, basically. Yeah, fuck it, right? Let's do this, actually. And then Twister. The synthesizer's a little tempting. Okie dokie. Done with Jar. I know we get to see a good chunk of their deck over there. Titanium, Minskin Boo, Zern Orb. Yeah, Zern Orb with Fast Bond and Crucible can go infinite, infinite life, infinite mana. We did mill some good stuff. I did shuffle away my Jar, but I put Time Walk back into the deck. Seemed worth. They also have Fast Bond. Very unsurprising, based on the other cards we've seen from them. I wonder if we can get the Thassa's Oracle win here. Getting rid of the course really paid off. It did, didn't it? Made him shuffle it away. Hell yeah, the Nerdster. That sounds like a great evening. Update the deck list. Oh yeah, I think I had a super old one here. Good call. Should be good now. Well, they are natural ordering for Atraxa. I went through like a lot of their cards here. I guess Exploration and Oracle must stack, The Atraxa's in their graveyard. Earlier we were discussing why they had an Atraxa. Whether they were a sneak attack deck, whether they were flashing or natural ordering. So my comment is in regards to that conversation. We have now seen the natural order. We now have more information. When you're seeing cards, you want to be like putting together as much of their deck as possible in your head and know what they're about. Even if it's not relevant in the literal game you're playing, it's still good for games 2 and 3, right? You want to see me top deck Jar again? It seems pretty likely. Like, we're drawing 4 next turn with the Coveted Jewel. Seems difficult to not get there with the number of, the amount of draw power. We have 2, like, draw lands in play, too. This fucking Fast Bond, Oh, they can literally... Well, I guess they don't have infinite mana, because they don't have the Zern Orb. Well, they can infinitely reset the top of their library. That Narset's very good against me. Kind of stops my whole thing. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Exploited. Thinks the Sod thinks the 24 months, the 2 years. Yeah, they only have so many fetchables, right? Only so many fetchables in their deck. Rixop is this is a remix. Remix of a Mute. M-E-U-T track. What else is there? But it's, I mean, it's their track. It's they reached out to Rixop to work on it with them. It's on like their official channel, you know. I wonder what they're trying to get on the top of their library. Oracle, they don't have double blue. Just the least scary idea ever. They want to sail? Will this kill them? Either like kills them or does nothing, right? It's a May. So then they're paying 4 mana and just bidding a card. Maybe they think it shuffles. I guess we're about to find out. Oh shit, what up? Hey, I'm Holiday. Thanks for the 67 months. Oh, they were hoping their way to win was hoping that I would name the other ones so they could get Zern Orb back and have infinite mana. Yeah, absolutely not. Yes, we're playing a draw 7 mirror. I'm a bit worried about their Narset. Almost to the point where I want to consider like subtlety or something. Bowman Courier was actually good there. Let's add subtlety and I guess cut synthesizer. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to pull. Robber is not an answer to Narset. I don't have infinite space for that kind of thing. Sick. You get untapped land here. Lets me sail turn 1, which is kind of cool. Could also draw them into a win, but, you know, whatever. I guess I could sail on their end of turn. Maybe that's better. Just, like, pass here. No, I'm going to play the fucking card. Let's play the damn card. This cube season ends January 25th. So 24 days. Non-coincidentally, I will also be leaving for my vacation. Right as cube season ends. Am I sailing for vacation? I actually will be on a boat one of those days. Not a sailboat, though. A ferry. Flavor fail. Alright, please don't kill me, opponent. It would be unkind. Wow, we answered the Narset. That's kind of nice. That's kind of good. Bye, Welder. Only one land? Only one land? Aww. Poor exploration. The Welder was 1 day from retirement, right? No chance. I mean, it's a bit of a decision whether to make an 8-8 or a 6-6 here, right? 2 of our lands doing damage to us. Might make future fast bonding a little sketch. Oh, there they go. There they go. You vote for a 7-7? Well, good thing we keep track of votes here. Really relevant. We are a democracy, after all. Wait, we're not that at all. Ooh. Ooh. And now I'm 1 damage short of having lethal. Amazing. Just incredible stuff. Seven seven would have done it. I guess it was lethal. What do you know? Who's doing the math over here? Oh, good stuff. Great stuff. Perfect play, no notes. This is a mall, right? I have to bin 2 cards, though. Hand works a lot less well if I have to bin 2 cards. Alright, let's do this. And then now we rip a blue card for the sale. Or blue source. The correct bottoms. Are you a bottom judge? I am here to inspect the bottoms. No, none of that funny business. Just for Magic mulligans. Magic the Gathering. A top bottom judge. It sounds like you judge tops and bottoms then. Bye, Oracle. We didn't need that one anyway. Thought Scour just build an Echo. We gonna be drawing some fucking cards here. Hopefully they don't have Hull Breacher in our set, huh? Come on. I've not SOM. God, I'm just gonna fucking die, aren't I? I didn't come here not to sail! I think if the first person votes for the one that's already gonna happen, then maybe we don't need to have everybody else vote in a 2-player game. Hey, you want to read this shit that doesn't matter? This fucking Time Walk, huh? There's like 10 blue sources in this deck. I really don't want to imprint it either. So I won't, whatever. They're just gonna like natural tendrils me for like 3 or something. That'll be good enough. Alright. Please don't kill me. Looks like they got a lot of air in there too, but like several draw 7s. Looks like an interesting match regardless. You bet they won't Echo? It kind of looks like they're eyeing an Echo. Right, Georgism? Magic was cooking. Oh, they're echoing. Now, if they can just not kill me, this hand looks fucking great. If I can have another turn, please, that'd be fantastic. Might be able to kill with Raging Ravine. Man. Paradoxical, drawing 2 cards. The Twister is much better than the other draw 7s here with the Time Walk involved, right? But yeah, I think we got him here. And then if we didn't have lethal here, we could still Twister back the walk, right? But they look super dead to me. Yeah, terrifying matchup, right? With the opponent also being very combo-y. They certainly look like they might be able to benefit from me giving them a full grip. Probably a bad upheaval matchup, but it's going to stay in. And still sweet with Jar. Make them lose their shit. Plus, we don't really have much else, right? Unless we want to, like, attack. Gross, right? That's just the most disgusting thing I've ever said. Attack with things. It seems like bouncing the lands could be good. I want to get this Pyrokinesis out, at the very least. This guy's got a sweep with Time Walk, huh? The Island Rip. Oh yeah, the Island Rip was great. Yeah, that was a mull, right? We mulled pretty low, mulled to 5. 3 lands still into the west. We haven't got a Thassa's Oracle's win yet. Maybe that should come out for Ningila. Let's think about Synthesizer. We also haven't really done anything with Synthesizer. Try this. This hand needs like one more land to really cook, but could be sweet. Why are you so grim, Monolith? Having a bad day? Are we having a rough time? I was hoping I would draw a non-forest there, huh? Possibly I've got like one too many green sources in here. Maybe this can draw me a Mox. It cannot. Fuck. I'm on the Mox step. I deserve it. I've earned that Mox. Come on, blue source, come on. Home top could be scary. Oh, maybe I should be playing Jar here. Oh, Jar's way better, isn't it? Just like so much better. Well, I did this. One awkward thing about the Jar is that I can't play the Time Walk off of it. I won't be able to draw into it or whatever. But maybe you play the Jar and then you rip the blue source. I guess Brazen Apprentice helps me get the blue source. That's kind of real. Oh man, it's not even 7 p.m. yet. Is this our first draft? This is our first draft of the day? I don't think so. Yeah, we went 2-1 with something. Oh, that artifact deck, yeah. Draft number 2. It did Nick Heisen. We got a single one. No, the first turn we played it, they had more cards than us, and so we got a single card. And it's this Beseech the Mirror. And now every time I attack, even if it doesn't exile more cards, I'll still be able to play that Beseech the Mirror. Might be the part you're flubbing up. That Jace is pretty good against me. If they can play it. Cracking this could just kill me if they have a Brain Freeze in their deck to find with Horn. We don't know that they do, though. I have seen better draw 7s. Mystical Tutor. Is that a card I want to play? I think so. Go find like Twister. No Cross, I've never heard them. Interesting timing on that. Oh, they've been deco. Fuck. Yeah, it was one of the things I was worried about with the memory jar just killing me there. Might literally just die because I gave him this echo. But they're not echoing. They're fiddling around. Why don't I just draw an island? There are a lot more islands in this deck than there are forests. That would have been good. Only have 10 damage on my turn, assuming I can play an equip Batterskull and run out the Voldaren. Not enough damage. It does have blue sources. It seems like if they can't win from here, they might just be like really low on win cons, huh? They have 3 Moxen. They have 3 Moxen for this Robber the Rich to grab. That'd be like the perfect way to close out the Moxen step. If we manage to steal one of theirs at some point. They have so many more Moxes than me. A fitting final boss. Top with Helm does not mean Infinite Storm. Well, I mean Infinite Storm if you have infinite cards, right? I don't think the storm count matters much right now. Because any storm card already kills me. How good would Flash Thassa's Oracle be? Put in Brain Freezes you and you're like upkeep Flash Oracle. Yeah, that's gonna be good. I kind of feel like if I managed to exile Tendrils, I would get to win the match here in game 3. I think they literally only have the one win con. God, I'm so Disruption Light. No shatter effects. Just nothing. I can like bounce something and then play a draw 7. Hey, sup, Brand Loco. You can well do the opponent's artifacts. I don't know, that's like a likely thing to come up. Well, this is kind of juicy. Be a little bit better with more land drops, but pretty sure you keep this, right? Subtlety hits almost nothing in their deck, JB Mail. They have like 8 creature. 2 if you count Bergie, I guess, but they looked pretty happy playing Bergie as a Horn. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Fats Master, thanks for 21 months. Oh, come on. Give me that land deck, give me that land. Please, 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 please. Don't make me beg. I'll beg. I'm begging. God damn it. Fuck indeed, huh? Fuck indeed. God, all of those cards would have been trapped in their hand. If we'd hit the land for the Twister last turn, they would have all gotten shuffled back in. We're still not hitting. This is a bummer. 2-0 game 3. Just like, yep. Your turn. Not like this. Not like this. Man, this is a bummer. Officially bummed. Drawing a land. That's an interesting idea. Shit, what up? Hey, Farm Dog. Thanks for 16 months. And Geom64. Thanks for the Sob. Thanks for 50 months. The big 5-0. 16 and 50. Some very long subs. Yay. What am I be stoked about this? They have a shitload of mana right now. All I had is like play Breas though. It seems a little mopey. I'm sorry, that's his Oracle. Probably because it's like the worst fucking joke you can imagine how playing. Just absurdly tedious. Like, you're lucky you're getting banned. You're lucky you're not getting banned for questioning it. Count them blessings. Fuck. Yeah, I wanted a, man, that was not that great of a hand. I guess I had the Twister. I wanted Time Walk again, that's what I wanted. Play one more. Now we're like super easy to tendrils. Pass the turn. Feels hard for them not to win here, We kind of needed to do this shit before they, you know, got to develop all their lands and stuff. Like if they only had 1 or 2 lands in play right now, my odds of dying would be a lot lower. I think I need a break for a snack after this match. I think that's a good idea. They're exiling my leveler. That's fucked up. One of my best win cons. Just kills pretty quickly. The Thassa's Oracle's exiled, so I mean I have this Raging Ravine in play, I guess. And a couple random duders. Could maybe combine with walks. Oh, showed up. Hey, Moth Nexus, thanks for 25 months. The old technically o'clock. I don't know if I want to loot away Dreading. Maybe I do. That's not a clock, it's a ravine. Oh, but it keeps time though. Right there, for example, it was time to attack. They have once again assembled horn plus helm plus top. Seems hard for them not to win from here, right? Not that they don't have a ton of cards left in their deck. Yeah, all that time that we gave them to hit land drops and stuff at the start of the game while we whiffed on our third. All that super mattered. Bummer. Yeah, some unfortunate draws. Not a great matchup regardless. Because they have a Tendrils of Agony in their deck and I do not. And then draw a 7 mirror. Well, that can be an advantage. I think they literally just need a black source, huh? Seems very doable. Hey Warren, thanks for the $20. In our hearts, chars were heaved. I appreciate it. Looks like they're just running up the storm count here. GG. Cool. Good stuff. Oh, we actually have another stip. I'll put it in the overlay so I don't forget about it. Draft every consulate turret.